As I thought about how could a melanated brother do his melanated sister like that, a lot of things started going through my head, like, you know, super soldiers, you know. I also know that they can beam things down to someone, and or it can be like Manchurian candidate too. They can call you on the phone and have you go out and do what they want you to do, and then when you're done doing what they want you to do, then they can wipe that part out of your mind. That way you have no emotions behind what you did because you don't even remember. And I thought maybe that's what's going on with this guy, you know. That was some sad shit though. And they had me down for a very, very, very long time. The other video, I started it I think on the 25th. It is now the 27th. I'm still kind of down, but I've watched some things on YouTube, and I found that this I don't know if her name is pronounced Renee, but her last name is Kilda. I saw her videos maybe a couple of weeks ago or maybe a month ago, and I made a playlist of her videos. But then I found that she is dead. This is her. Her name is Ronnie Killed. Rest in peace. And I was like, wow, I just found her videos. I just listened to her. And I needed her to co-sign for my entities because I think she calls them spirits or something, you know. But she's dead. And there's another one I watched too that it's like you know, a love and memory to her or something like that. They are reading an email from her in December, and she has no traces of cancer whatsoever, none. But then in February, she dies of cancer. Her whole body is filled with cancer in February, and February is only 2 months away from December. And I thought, you know, someone's reading this email she sent after this attack on her. She said that she was in so much pain. She just laid on the floor, and finally she had to go to the hospital. And when she went to the hospital, she knew that the doctors were doing things to her. But I wondered, where are all the people? You know, I mean, she goes around everywhere. She went around everywhere to Russia and this land and that land. And she's been on so many shows, you know. And she winds up filled with cancer and dead. So my thing is that when she came to America, I think that's where she probably fucked up at, coming to America to wake up these earthlings over here. And the poor black people, they seem to never wake up. And now they attack her and fill her body with cancer. And there's no one there with her, you know. After she goes around to give everyone this information, you know, about mind control and stuff, you know. She also has information about aliens and shit, but I don't listen to that shit. That's another thing too. It seems to me no matter how smart you are, it appears they still can get you to believe, because you still have a belief system, to believe in these little cartoon aliens or something. But anyway, Once they know you are alone, you fight alone. Although everyone was in her face in the videos I have of her, she talks about like she was in 9 car accidents, she survived. She talked about how they were going to try to kill her. So she talks to people face to face and say, they're going to try to kill me. But I guess once she's off camera and she goes back home or goes somewhere else to speak, the person she was speaking to, maybe they just forgot or something. But when you're talking about mind control, at first you'll have a lot of people around you. But the deeper you get into it, because the deeper you get into it, it appears the more obsessed you become. You start talking about it more and more, and it seems like that's the only thing that's in your mind. It's this mind control and what they're doing to people. How I found out she was dead, I was really trying to find a way to fight electronic harassment, and I came across this video. It was her name is Deborah Tavares, and she's talking about them burning California, meaning to burn California. She's also talking about smart meters, and that's the first time I was introduced. Just researching about smart meters, and Deborah Tavares came up, and she gave me a lot of information on smart meters. Because I guess they started the smart meters here in California. I'm not for sure, but Deborah Tavares, she has her home here in California. She also has rental property here in California. So she was really concerned about the smart meters here. But now I see she's gone from smart meters to all kinds of things. This is the video that I was listening to when she said that the killed female lady was dead. She was murdered. That's what she said. And so I put in her name, and yeah, I saw she was murdered. So when I found the lady with the last name of killed, when I found her videos and I listening to her, she was dead already. Wow. Now I have another way of looking at things too. Because I have to watch pink people when they come to tell me anything, because they love to feed me what I call a truth sandwich. That means the bread is filled with lies, and the meat of the sandwich will be the truth. So I have to pick, and I have to discern between what is truth and what is a lie, especially when the pink man is talking to me. Now, Miss Kildy, I did not know what part she was lying about, or if she was even lying. I just found her because I needed a co-signer that, I have entities, and the melanated man needs a co-signer, and the co-signer must be pink. That's why they put Neo in the Matrix. Neo was the co-signer, because the melanated man is listening to the pink man. The pink man has been the melanated man's teacher for so long that when a melanated man says something, especially something as weird as having entities, you have to go and find a pink person that has them too. Then the melanated man might be listened to. But I just more so really wanted to update my targeting. Today is the 27th. This shit happened on the 16th. Also, my sperm donor jENKIns, he died on the 16th. I'm still kind of down, and now I think they're working with sleep deprivation and something else I can't think right now, because I stay so lethargic, And I told my son, I said, maybe I need to smoke a cigar and drink some coffee because I'm just so tired. I also told my son that most people I know, when they stop their addictions, they're able to sleep. I mean, just sleep. But I'm not, I actually need a sleep aid to get to sleep at night. And then I wake up in the middle of the night. And to me, the sleep aids are maybe robotic too. This is something my son bought me to use, Mr. Nix. Cold, flu, and sore throats. I don't have a cold, I don't have flu. But all the coughing did give me a sore throat. And they said that it will help you sleep for 4 hours. Well, it'll help you out, for 4 hours. I really don't even have mucus, I'm just coughing and coughing and coughing. So I took this and I did. I slept for 4 hours. Exactly. And then I woke up and the attack started back. So I started to think the medicine, it will stop the attacks for 4 hours, as though it has some form of a timer on it. But after the 4 hours, the attacks, they start right back. So they attack us with something, and then they have this medicine that they made up, and who knows what the fuck that will do to me. But like I say, I don't give a fuck. I can just fucking die. I don't care. But the medicine is, they made the medicine to make money, so they can keep attacking us. So I was sleeping, and 4 hours later, I woke up and I was coughing and everything, and I took 2 more of those pills, and I was able to go to sleep for another 4 hours. So when I woke up again, it was like, I'm not the type of person that keep taking medicine, so I just said, fuck it, fuck that medicine. Fuck that way of them stopping the attacks for 4 hours, because that's what they're doing. They're stopping their attacks on me for 4 hours at a time if I spend money on the medication. Or if I go to the doctor, which, they don't know what the cough is about. So, I thought maybe an infection or something, but it has to be something that they're doing to my body. It has to be something that they're doing to my body, to make my body react like this and to be so lethargic. And it's just electronic attack. And as I said, with the other female, that I just showed, her Renee killed. Funny, her name is Killed. They killed her. And, or, she could have just, they could fake their death and then just go on somewhere else, I just don't know when it comes to pink people, I just don't know. I just know what they're telling me, that, she was murdered. And what they do is, if you're alone and you're by yourself, they can attack you more so than if you're like Deborah, Deborah Tavares, she has a husband there by her side, and her daughter helps with research, and she has others. She has them around her, So it's kind of hard for them to kind of attack her. I mean, they can attack her, but there are those around her who will know that it is a cyber attack, electronic attack. You know, not like my children who think, you know, I just have a cold or the flu or something. You know, no matter how many times I tell them, you know, what happened. But I went to the clinic to deal with my physical therapy, and that day my son, he stayed by my side all the way, and I can say that was a very good day. So I'm going to stop this here, but I do want to come back with something else. I watched so many pink people. This is a good one for anyone to watch. I mean, everyone should listen to this one. The plan to burn up Northern California, and more bad news, you know, like there's no such thing as no water, which I already, you know, thought, you know, they talk about the water drying up in California. I already know that's a lie. They can cap the water and keep it from you, so they can take you and put you in apartments like what I'm in, you know, that can kill you. So I'm going to turn this off, and I am going to come back with something. I listened to Elder Bay. It's just some notes I took from Elder Bay, so should talk a lot he wrote.